Wonder Woman number 31, James Robinson writing. This is his first issue. Carlo
Oh,
Pugilane on art. And this is kicking off his story. Although, to be fair, obviously this has been billed as that, oh, we're dealing with Wonder Woman's brother. And while there's a
yeah.
hint of that in the first page, this issue doesn't actually do anything with Wonder Woman's brother. He's not
I
in it at
got
all.
so excited when we saw the Paul Bunyan character that looked like essentially a male version of Wonder Woman, and it's all a swerve. Like he's living in this little mountain town, and we know he's kind of a lumberjack because how the people are
Yeah,
talking to him.
because we go to this guy's story, this
Yeah,
Jackson or whatever his name is,
yeah.
that he's going by, and he's just
Paul Jackson.
he lives up in the mountain, and he comes down for supplies, and everyone comments, "Oh, you're really nice, but we never see you. You just keep to yourself,"
Yeah.
and he does. And then he goes back up to his tranquil little existence, and Grail shows up to attack him. And she's like, I know who
Yeah.
you are. You're one of the old gods. And you can tell it takes a hit, and he's like chopping down trees and stuff. And he's like, all right, fine. If I'm going to fight, I'm going to fight properly. I shall be Hercules unbound. And then he
I was like, yeah,
yeah,
that was cool. I mean, technically that's her brother because Zeus is his father, and that's her father. But this is not the brother we're looking for. You know, I'm sorry, your brother's in another castle.
oh,
kind of deal.
okay, sure, technically, yeah, but we're
Yeah.
talking about
Yeah,
the brother from Darkseid War.
yeah, we're talking about Jason.
So yeah, so he fights Grail. Grail wins, kills Hercules.
Yeah,
And we then
takes
cut.
his life force.
Yeah, takes his life force. It's really well drawn fight actually. I enjoyed the art here actually. I enjoyed the art in the book in
Yeah,
general.
Big Julian. We've seen him in draw Deathstroke
Yeah,
early on.
and
So
then it goes to Wonder Woman, and Wonder Woman's fighting Giganta, which was a nice little kind of like. And I love that Wonder Woman herself actually brings up why this is a fun little fight. It's because everything I've been dealing with recently, it's actually just kind of nice to have a straight up fight a supervillain battle.
yeah,
And it's some fun stuff. She goes to catch Giganta so she doesn't land on anyone like an innocent.
that's what I was gonna say. That's such a great moment in the art that you see her in the background. Steve's State watching it, and you know Giganta's been KO'd by Wonder Woman, but you see her easing her down. And I was like,
Yeah.
oh man, now this is Wonder Woman that's more my speed.
What I like about it is she even says, "Oh yeah, I've fought her enough to know how to do this." Because I like the idea that the first time she fought her, she ended up crushing like half a street because she didn't
Yeah.
know how to catch her before she went down.
Exactly.
It's
Learning curve.
it's good stuff. But yeah, so basically this lawyer shows up. Apparently Hercules has an attorney.
Yeah.
As like, oh yeah,
Ah,
you've inherited all of Hercules' treasure and goods because he's dead. Unfortunately to tell you. And then yeah, that's basically the issue. There's obviously the final scene is Grail comes back with the life force in a mother box and gives it to someone, and we find out she's given it to Darkseid, child Darkseid,
Kid Dark Side.
who is growing with the life force of all of Zeus's children being murdered.
Yeah.
So that's where we're starting off plot wise for this. I'm digging it because I'm not sold on the brother plot. I'm not looking forward to Jason all that much, but I did like this issue. This issue, I like what's happening. My only question though is I'm guessing this is set after Metal because
Yeah.
Baby Darkseid's back with Grail and he's growing up. So,
Yeah.
but other than that, making me sort of be like, what? But we just saw Baby Darkseid in Metal. Other than
Yeah.
that moment, I dug this quite a bit. I liked how it built up the reveal of who this guy was at the start. Like, cause we're like, okay, who's this randomer? He's kind of got the beard. He's just up in the mountains. Like it built like it was a lot of quiet stuff building to that until Grail showed up, and I enjoyed the fight.
And even when she shows up, it's such a cool moment 'cause she's like leaning up against a tree, just exuding confidence. And the fact that she mentions that, you know, she needs the old gods so the new gods, or your father was an old god, my
Yeah.
father's a new god, and that thing. But I loved Kid Darkseid. It's such an insane premise, and it reminds me of Remender doing the Kid Apocalypse stuff in what was that, in Candy X Force, where the new Apocalypse was born, and you know they had to deal with all that. I mean, here it's much different because it's the same old Darkseid just in a preteen's body.
So
Like,
so far I'm on board with this after
Oh,
one
yeah.
issue. I like this quite a bit. So I can't complain. I'm a little bit worried that when the actual Jason stuff comes into it, I'm not going to be as into it. But we'll see how it goes. But at least so far, I like the action. I like the art. And I'm liking the plot of like we're building up Darkseid with killing all these
Yeah.
gods. So that potential to be
super
fun.
cool.
And I like the Giganta fight.
Yeah.
That was a fun little.
It was and I like too the whole Steve Trevor. God, I feel like his days are numbered here. Like,
oh dear.
yeah, just the way that they in the last couple arcs they've been talking about him, and he's like, oh yeah, he's a knight. Like he represents the knight to Wonder Woman's princess, and you know, like I never thought of that dynamic before, and they pointed out here when she's fighting Giganta. So you know, he's kind of there to honor her and to guard her, but not in that traditional way because she can take care of herself. But that's like an emotional thing. But yeah, and I hope not, because he was the conduit in the Darkseid War. You know, like that Grail had used, I think, to summon Baby Darkseid. I can't even remember. It was that long ago, but they had done something with Steve that had perverted him. So.
Yeah, I want to compliment the colours as well, because I mean, that sounds really simple, but just the idea that when the fight in the woods is happening at night time, it's you know, nice blue, sort of darker colours, and when Hercules like suits up, it's like the gold really sticks out, and then when it cuts to Wonder Woman in broad daylight, again, it feels more hopeful. It's just, it really contrasts with you know, what the previous scene was. Like it feels like you're in a different place already. So I salute that. And we should mention that first page. It's just Wonder Woman saying, brother. Please don't do this," and that's your tease. So we'll get there eventually. Yeah. But
also, I like too that they said that Hades built her that axe for Grail, and Hercules corrects her. He's like, "No, you mean Hephaestus. Like, you don't even know the gods." So I kind of like that Grail's kind of the middle finger to the old gods. She can't even get them right.